What's up, everybody? It's Leo bringing it back with another video on how to trade the stock market. This is a tutorial for beginners. Today we're going to talk about the RSI. What that stands for is technical term for relative strength index. Basically, what this means is, let's go right over here. It tells you when is the best time to buy a stock. We're going to make this video quick. We're going to use two examples, one being Cronos, and we're going to use probably, let's check out Activision. We'll check out a different stock randomly, and we'll go ahead and explain what the differences are and why the RSI is important when it comes to buying stocks. All right, let's get right into it real quick. So as you see, this is Cronos for Friday, March 1st. As you see, it reached the high of 22.27, right? At that point, you pretty much didn't want to buy. It was too risky because, of course, as you see, if you would have bought here, you would have been, you would have been out some money, some moolah. But anyways, as you see, normally right here, the relative strength index, when it's reaching at 70, because I have it 70 to 30,000, when it reaches 70, that means the stock is being overbought. You don't want to buy at that time. That means it's probably most likely going to see a reversal. It's going to be a correction. But however, vice versa, if it reaches under 30, as you see right here, my friends, that means there's a huge sell-off. And if it's under 30, then that means it's oversold. As you see, a huge dip right here, right? It dropped from 22.02 all the way down to 21.51. That's a 50-cent difference. Now, let's say if you buy 100 shares and you lost 50 cents on each one, that's a whole lot of money right there. You don't want to do that. You want to buy here. Let's zoom in. It's a sink or swim, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know. I use this platform for research, by the way. All right. So as you see, the RSI dipped really bad here. Now, if you would have bought from here, then you could have started riding the wave up. As you see, it dipped below the SMA line. That means the price of the stock is normally at a discount, and that's why you want to buy when it's below 30 on the RSI line. If you guys want a video on how to set up my setup, let me know in the comments below, and we'll go ahead and do that for you too. But till then, let's go ahead and proceed with this. All right. As you see, if you would have bought here, you would have started making money. You would have started making money. See, let's say for example, you got lucky at 21.50. As you see, once you identify a resistance at the price that it was dropping at, as you see on the MACD line, it's also showing that it's below the SMA line right there, and it's showing high volume of being sold. So as you see, there's a huge sell-off, and as you see, it starts decreasing, and it starts going right back up. Now, if you would have bought at 250, it reached 21.80. Okay, so that's that's a 30-cent gap right there, and you might think that might not be a lot, but let's say if you had enough to throw at it, like for 100 shares of Kronos, that would have been 30 times 100. All right, so that's just a good example right there. It happens multiple times. I just have it on the day, so this is just giving me how it happens on the day. If I want, I could change it to let's say for example the 5-day if I wanted to swing. As you see, the RSI was selling it very oversold, so at 1950. So if I would have bought here, as you see, it spiked up. You would have bought in 1950, it went up all the way to 21.30 something. That would have been a great profit right there, like 80-cent profit right there per share. And it kept going up. And as you see, it experienced new highs. But however, when you see on the RSI that if it's above 70, that's when you want to sell. You want to sell as soon as you see the green marks, because that stands per, I think that stands per every few minutes, every 15 minutes. Every mark stands every 15 minutes. If it gets closer to the SMA line and closer and closer, you want to sell there because you want to run away with as much profits as you want. All right. So that's the one you want to sell. I'll make another video with more in depth as to when it's best to sell. But in regards to this, the RSI is mostly identifying, the obvious. As you see, it was way above the SMA line right here. The RSI was indicating that it was on an uptrend. And as you see, if you would have bought in when it was oversold and sold when it was overbought, you would have made a lot of money. All right. Let me just give you one more quick example, and then we'll go ahead and wrap the video up. Let's check out ACB since everybody loves Aurora. As you see, it was oversold right here on this index. Same thing over here. If it's in the 40s range, it's considered fair value, basically saying you're in the mid range of losing money and making money. But if you buy oversold, then you have more chances of making money. If you buy overbought, you have more chances of losing money. Catch my drift? Okay, cool. All right. So as you see, right here, if you would have bought when it was oversold almost right over here because it was in the 30s, so that's considered oversold. That was at 691. As you see, a few days later, Aurora hit oversold with that news from with the Portugal deal. Sorry, got a little tongue tied. It went up a whole dollar, almost to 8 at a high. And as you see on the RSI, it's signifying that there's going to be a reversal inbound, so you have to sell, soon if you want to, you don't have to, but if you don't want to lose the money and you want to run away with your profits, you can just sell and then you can buy back when it's cheap again. As you see, there was a huge sell off and it went back down to 750, sorry. And as you see right here, it's currently very oversold. So if you would have bought right there, at 730, you wouldn't have lost much because it's kind of been staying the same. It fluctuates. But as you see, you want to buy when it's oversold. You want to sell when it's overbought. You want to keep your profits. You want to make moolah, and that's how we do it over here in the LBC and the 562, right? All right, what's up, you guys? So if you like the content, please subscribe, please like, let me know in the comments below what stocks you want me to give opinions on, and I'll see you guys next time.